Vero Studios, brought to you by Evergreen Media, creating cohesive marketing campaigns. Evergreen Media in Vero Beach.
Welcome to the Lori Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast. And here's your host and Realtor for Life, Lori Davis.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. We're so glad you could be here with us today. Facebook Live right now. We'll be on live stream all week. We'll be on YouTube. We play Sundays at 4 p.m. on 101.7. So if you're with us on Sunday, we hope you've had a great week. For those of you with us today, welcome. Okay, it's the Lori Davis Show. I'm Lori Davis, your Realtor for Life. I always like to say when we start the show that real estate is not about homes. It's not about condos. It's not about brick and mortar. It's about lifestyle. And lifestyle is the reason why everybody's here. Everybody loves Vero Beach. There's a lot of people moving into town, but I'm reminding everyone that there are people leaving town. I've got 2 clients that are closing in the next, well, actually 3, and they're all moving out of town. They're going back home up north, wherever that might be, to be by family, to be with friends, to take advantage of this fantastic market that we have. We still have a wonderful market. Property values are up. Indian River County property values are up. Cindy, I don't know if you've noticed, but the price points and closing sales in your neighborhood are going up.
I know. You know what? That is a good thing for me. It makes me stay up with my painting and my landscaping.
That's right.
But yeah.
Yes. My house on Vero Beach Avenue is closing on Thursday.
Really? That was fast.
That was fast.
It was only like 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
Yeah. Well, it was a 30-day close, but it was under contract really quickly. And she lives in McCansh Park. I'm not going to tell you where she lives, but it's a great neighborhood. It's in a town neighborhood.
I love that neighborhood.
Isn't that a great area?
I know,
right there around St. Helens.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And this house was built in 1949. So, and it's still standing.
Yeah, right, it is. And that lady did a lot of work on that fabulous house.
She did. A lot of it was done before her, but she kept it really, it was just beautiful curb appeal. Mm-hmm. That house, and this one that's for sale, is 2322 Vero Beach Avenue. You can drive by, just don't knock on the door. It used to be the original kindergarten in Indian River County. And if you look at the survey, there's a driveway that goes around the back of the house. Okay. And you drove in on one side, and the house was actually the preschool or in the elementary, whatever, kindergarten, and then you would drive around and drop off on the other way. So it's a really historical house. It was totally cool.
It's a great place.
Very, very cool. Very cool. Well, listen, we talk about what's going on around town, and because today our show is about the Veterans Council of Indian River County, I want to introduce our guests straight out of the gate. First, we have Cynthia Ryan. She is the Executive Director of the Veterans Council. Welcome, Cynthia.
Thank you.
And Tracy Sudan. She is a director. She is on the board of directors, and Tracy Sudan multiple times on the show. So
love being here.
I know. We love to have you. Tracy Sudan's the sommelier of life.
Thanks for having me again.
No, we're glad to have you guys. A lot of what we do around town is you guys are a big part of that, part of the show. And if you've ever watched the show, and I know many of you do, I talk about what's going on around town. So what I did was I went to the Veterans Council. I went to their website, and I saw that they have a calendar up there. So if you are interested in what they're doing, or if you are a veteran, there's a lot of things on there. So today is Tuesday. We tape on Tuesdays, and it is Taco Tuesday. And they do this every Tuesday. I saw it every Tuesday of the month. It's tacos and trivia at Walking Tree Brewery. Now, I know you guys, Walking Tree is a big supporter of the Veterans Council, right?
Absolutely.
They're on everything I see when you guys do any kind of a get-together or something like that. This is sponsored by the Next Gen Veterans of Indian River County. Can either one tell me a little bit about the Taco Tuesday? Cynthia, do you know a little bit about what they do over there?
So Next Gen is sort of the sponsor of that, and they just get together veterans. They do trivia and tacos, and it's really about just building camaraderie and getting like-minded people together.
That's great. And so do people, is it, they serve tacos, people pay for the stuff, it just to get the guys together, girls and guys.
Yeah, there's a food truck out front.
Oh, it's the food truck.
Yeah, there's food truck out front. And then trivia inside, and The beer is a-flowing.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And it's a great time.
Yeah, it is. And any Tuesday, guys. So if you're listening on Sunday, you can go up there. You don't have to be a veteran to go. No. And so I think it just gets people together. I think it's a great spot. Yeah. And
Walking Tree is always supportive of veterans.
They're amazing. They're amazing. And their taco truck is really good, too.
It is really good. Their food is really good.
It's really good. It's really good. Now, Wednesdays is a female veteran and veterans first responder support group meeting. So they have a support group meeting. This is Wednesdays. It's every other week on Wednesdays. And this is at Dogs for Life. So that location is right there on 12th Street. It's right there by Vero Beach Elementary School. It's a great location, very centrally located. And it is what it says it is, female veterans. So it's just the ladies getting together, obviously supporting each other, right? Is there anything particular we want to tell the ladies about this one?
No, I think it's a great opportunity. It's really rare. The female veterans had asked if they could have their own group because a lot of their mental health issues are different than the male veterans. And so this is really about creating a safe place for female veterans to go. The facilitator is also a female and a veteran. Oh, cool. So it's really incredible. They do lots of, just opportunities to connect and be together. So that's really a great opportunity for any of the female veterans. Yeah,
that's a great one. I like that. Now, one of the other things was on your calendar, and again, you can go to the Veterans Council of Indian River County and find this. And so if you hear something and you forget, that's where you're going to go to find it. The Veterans PTSD Recover and Support Group. That is Mondays and Thursdays at Dogs for Life, same thing at 12th Street. And it says Mondays and Thursdays. I said Thursdays at 7 p.m. Is Monday at 7 p.m. as well? Do we know?
That's a good question. I know that they're super busy, and I'm not sure during the summer whether it's the same time or not.
Okay, but I know that I just saw that Thursday was coming up at 7 p.m. I know this group is super important. I mean,
it is.
It really is. And another example of the facilitators are veterans themselves. So they bring a unique perspective to the mental health aspect of it. They additionally, besides the support groups on these days, they have social outings where they get together as well. And sometimes the families are invited. So it's a really great opportunity to meet people, to just get out. I always tell people to try it, go. Because sometimes people say, oh, it's not really for me.
Yes.
But I say, go. Just go one time and decide. And meet everybody. But they're an incredible group of people, and I think what they do is so valuable. So we definitely support that, and that's why we put it up on the calendar. It's not a support group that we run or manage, right? But we want to share it because it's so important for the veterans.
Because it's out there.
It's out there,
and it's mental health. You know, we're all talking about mental health these days. It's something that's so important, and I think we're finally, and you hear this all the time. You know, people are now talking about mental health.
Sure.
It was something you couldn't talk about. It was very taboo.
Absolutely.
You know, and now I think it's, once you get it out there and everybody's like, oh, me too, you too.
Well, the stigma has kind of been like torn away a little bit, which is great.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And having these support groups in the environment with the leadership that's there gives that group of people that special opportunity to open up in an environment that maybe they didn't have any other way.
Right. It's safe, right?
It's safe.
It's safe. It's supportive.
Yeah.
It's, there's so much that we read about PTSD. And, it's for those, and, if you keep up with veterans and whatnot, people came back from world wars and Korea and all that, and they were honored and all that. Then we had some wars that people didn't come back. They came back with problems, a lot of PTSD, and people remember that from Vietnam. But now we have Iraq and Iran, and those people, they're struggling. They're struggling, and we definitely need to. We have a lot of support here in Indian River County for that, and that's what these ladies are here to tell you and remind you that there's a lot going on out there for those of you that may be listening or watching. There's a lot of support out there. And even if you just called that number and said, I'm thinking of this, or I need this, or I'm like, somebody's going to answer that phone and help you out, right?
I don't think people realize how many veterans we have in Indian River County.
I don't either. I think there's a lot.
For our small county, let's say we're 170,000 people. We have 15,000 veterans in our community.
Wow.
That is a huge like percentage and for our small community. And so being able to offer support and whatnot for our veterans is a top priority.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I love it. I love it. Okay, so we do this every week. Now we got to cut to the reason why we're all here is Dale Sorensen Real Estate. We're going to cut to that real quick. Dale Sorensen Real Estate. We always do DSRE by the numbers. Cindy, you got ready with that? My clapping hands, right? You got that?
I got it. You want it to start with?
No.
I can start clapping if you want.
No, Yay. I just wanted you to be ready because sometimes I do it and then I'm like.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
No. All right. Year to date, $431 million, Dale Sorensen. That's 564 transactions. We are 18.7% of the market share. Number one in Indian River County. Wow. We think we do it best because we have the best realtors. We have buyers, we do sellers, we do it all. The Sorensens are also another big part of the community. They are very benevolent and very, very supportive. So thank you, Dale Sorensen, for that. The next close, see, no. Thank you. Okay. What, I got a poker? I got a poker.
I was waiting for you to get done talking.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, because I was on to the next people. I'm like, don't clap for them. They're number two. No, anyway, the next closest we have is $336 million. That's 336 transactions. I thought that was interesting that they sold 336 million. They did 336 transactions. You do the math. That's 14%, 0.6% of the market share. That is a company that does a lot of big ones on the Barrier Island. When you take them off of the Barrier Island for Indian River County, we were at like 14% and they were at 7%. So they're, it's a little bit bigger out there. Days on market right now, everybody wants to know, how long is it going to take to sell my home? Right?
Good question.
The average days are about 99 days. So I'm going to list it, and it's going to take probably 10 days to 2 weeks to get you up and running. Then you're going to be on the market. We'll get you done. We can usually do it 30 to 45 days, but the average is 99 days. So it's going to take about 3 months from beginning to end. Beginning of the process, end of the process, you're done. You're either in the house or you're gone from the house that you were selling. So we can do it quicker if you let us price it right. If it's priced right, I can sell it fast. And it was like, it's not that it's underpriced. There is a right price. And all the realtors, we all have the same numbers. We know what the numbers are. So anyway, let's go real quick. Chef Scott Baricchio from Citrus Grill House. He always provides us with a beverage. And in honor of Tracy Sudan, who's in the house, who's a multiple-time visitor, this is the bee's knees. This is gin with orange blossom honey and fresh squeezed lemon juice club soda. Very refreshing, very delicious.
It's perfect for summer.
Yeah.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you, Chef Scott. Go see him over at 1050 Easter Lily Lane.
I'm planning on doing that.
I know, right? That's good. It's right there next to Humiston Park, right on the ocean, 1050 Easter Lily Lane, Monday to Saturday, lunch and dinner. Fabulous. If it's not fresh, they're not serving it. Peaches are in, so the peach burrata salad. Have you had it yet?
Not this season. I've been dying for it. I can't wait.
So good. It's so good. Anyway.
Can they hurry up and start making that now? Because I'm coming over later.
Hey, Chef, can you call them? Tracy and I will be at the bar in about 30 minutes. So anyway, thank you, Chef Scott. And guys, go on over there and tell them Lori Davis sent you. Colonel Marty Zeichert, who everybody knows, most people in Bureau, if you know anything about the Indian River, the Veterans Council know Marty, and Marty passed away. He was a colonel. He was 82 years old. He was an amazing man. He was a man about town. He was everywhere. He loved the Blue Angels.
The official ambassador for Vero Beach, honestly.
He was such a great guy. He has great attitude, just great energy. Anyway, they're going to be doing, Cynthia, a memorial for him, I think on the 29th of July.
Yeah, on July 29th at 9 a.m. at Veterans Memorial Island. We've met with his family, and his family's going to put on this really incredible ceremony. Everybody is welcome. And that's kind of the point, is come out, honor.
Let's celebrate him.
Honor what he's done.
Absolutely.
Right. He was just such for the Veterans Council, one of the founders, really just dedicated to the cause and bringing attention to veterans and veterans' needs. I'm the reason or he's the reason that I'm at Veterans Council. If it weren't for him introducing my husband and I to it and what they had going on, wouldn't have known. And so definitely much gratitude to everything that he's done to bring attention to veterans.
And what time is that? Do we know what time? Do they have a time set? It's a morning, 9 o'clock?
9 a.m.
I thought
I thought it was 9 a.m. Yeah, that's what I thought. So you'll be hearing more about that. You'll see it in the newspapers, whatever, but put it on your calendar. It's a beautiful island, and Marty loved all that. He loved all that pomp and circumstance. Anytime there was something going on, Veterans Day, whatever, Memorial Day, he was there, and it was great. It was fabulous. All right. Now, it seems there's an increase in demand for direct aid among veterans. And the Veterans Council has stepped up to meet some of those needs. Can you tell us a little bit about that program?
Yeah, I'd love to. So our primary focus is direct aid and connecting veterans to resources. And so over this past year, we've seen a 78% increase of veterans in need.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
And it ranges, from home repairs, handicap accessibility kind of improvements to, medical treatments, electric bills. So really it's that basic essential living needs that veterans are needing assistance for. And so we've really embraced that. We're doing a more holistic approach. So our intake is more of a case management style.
Okay.
And so as veterans come in, we kind of assess what do they need, what can we do as the Veterans Council, and who in the community has additional resources that we can connect them to.
Right. So you're actually then, as you said, like case managing. Okay, you're going to send you out here because you need your house fixed. So we're going to get you with a contractor that's going to do something that can come by and help you with your house.
Absolutely. And understanding that maybe they need grocery assistance. So we might hook them up with United Against Poverty. Maybe they're looking for mental health needs. So, MHA we do a lot with.
Right.
So, we have a really great working relationship with lots of other nonprofits and government agencies to kind of say, hey, who out there can help us create a community of support for this veteran, not just the Veterans Council.
Right. Now, do you, when you're saying like groceries, because you guys had programs, okay, so they used to have programs, but now we're going to get rid of those. We're just going to go case by case. If somebody there are homeless people. What do we do with homeless veterans?
Well, we actually have an incredible story of a homeless veteran that we helped recently that to no fault of his own became homeless.
Right.
And we worked with him to get linked up to his VA benefits. He was entitled to, I think he ended up receiving an 80% disability. He was able to get a HUD voucher.
Yes.
We hooked him up with IRSC to go back to college.
Wow.
And so he just was really struggling. He had no family support system. And so we kind of just took him in. And like I said, doing that case management style to it is assessing all of his needs.
I love that story.
And he's just doing incredible. He's like one of our favorite stories because it was somebody who was down and out and just needed a little bit of help.
Right.
Just needed assistance. Just needed, where do I go? Who do I call? Nobody's calling me back. We hear that a lot too.
Sure.
And the VA, as wonderful as they are, there's definitely struggles. And so we kind of help people navigate that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And I think being local is definitely more helpful than calling the VA. Calling the Veterans Administration and trying to get through that red tape, and for no fault of their own as well. Right. I mean, it's it's just huge. They've got so many people. Well, listen, we pay for this with commercials. We got to take a commercial break, but we'll be back with Cynthia and Tracy here with the Veterans Council of Indian River County. See you in a second.
Sunshine Furniture brightens up your day.
Summer is here, and it's a great time to create your outdoor room at Sunshine Furniture. Right now, during our July clearance sale, you can save up to 50% on all in-stock patio furniture from Lloyd Flanders, Woodard, Windward, Beechcraft, Pollywood, Berlin Gardens, and more. At Sunshine Furniture, we're the outdoor furniture experts and have any style that you need, all built to withstand the Florida elements, and we specialize in replacement cushions, umbrellas, outdoor rugs, and fire pits. Come in now for our July sale, including 50% off all pictures, lamps, and accessories. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Family owned and operated since 1991. Don't forget to visit our outlet and sales store directly across the street and visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Have a sunshine day. Sunshine.
Revive Vero Beach, located next to Anytime Fitness on Oslo Road and 27th Avenue, has everything you need to look and feel your best, including hormone replacement therapy, stem cell therapy, sexual wellness, weight loss, laser aesthetics, hair, tattoo, and skin spot removal, Botox and fillers, cryotherapy, comprehensive blood work, and everybody's favorite, ozone and IV therapy. Refresh, renew, and revitalize yourself at Revive today. Call 772-492-6607. A member of the iTex trading community. Your iTex dollars are welcome.
If you operate a small business, you need services like payroll, tax compliance, HR tools, and other resources. You need Complete Employee Solutions. Vero Beach has a team of professionals, including Anthony Sammons, Matt McCain, and Jennifer Comer, who saw the need for competent payroll, HR, and employee leasing services. Call Complete Employee Solutions at 772-978-7277 or visit their website at CompleteEmployeeSolutions.com.
Hey there, and welcome back to the Lori Davis Show. We have Cynthia Ryan and Tracy Sudan from the Veterans Council of Indian River County. Cynthia, you were telling us a story about someone who came over just randomly, but they were on their way. Tell us the story you just talked about during the break.
So we had a veteran come in that was looking for assistance trying to get to one of their PTSD sessions. Mm-hmm. And coming in just for a very simple need, and we help them with that, but we say, come back because we want to help you make a plan. We want to help you figure out, how to create a path to sustainability, because that's the goal, right? Right. And so, linking them up with Career Source, wanting to get a better job, wanting to figure out how to improve their employment, using the UP Grocery Assistance Program, which has even more deals for veterans. So there's like a special day. If you're a veteran, you go, you get a better discount. So there's, we actually linked her up to the Women's PTSD support group. Yeah. So, that's what we do. We connect veterans with other caring people that want to be part of their journey. And that's kind of what I take pride in, is that they allow us into their life to be part of their journey and how they're going to get to their path of success. Sure.
And Tracy, you were talking about how the Veterans Council then coordinates with other company or other agencies.
So we have great relationships with other agencies, and it's not like they come in one time to the Veterans Council and then you check a box and they're done. You've given them direct aid. There's this whole follow-up that happens also, and then the bright light at the end of the tunnel is that you get to see the walk to success. Right. You get to walk with them and see them like really blossom.
A transformation, right?
It's a transformation. It really is phenomenal. And like you hear some of these stories and you like, it really just touches your heart. It really does.
Yeah. And like I said, there's so many organizations that are in the county that are available, but people don't know. You don't know where to go, and you get lost, and you make a phone call and somebody doesn't call you back. I just love how it's a one-stop shop. I don't mean to say it, but for veterans it is.
And that's what I say.
And it should be.
Come call us. If you're not sure, call us. Yeah. We'll help you. We'll help you figure it out. Yeah. The answer's never no. That's what I say. Yeah. So staff, that's what we say. The answer's never no. We'll help you figure it out.
That's great. Now, this is, you guys raise money. Right?
We do.
I mean, you guys get some grants too. We do. Right. How can people donate to the Veterans Council of Indian River County?
Well, you can donate direct to the council online, but we have a couple events every year, and our clay shoot's coming up. Yep.
We have the September 23. It's the Vero Beach Clay Shoot. It's out on 82nd Avenue. Yep. And they have sponsorship opportunities. Absolutely. So if you're interested in that, whether you're going to participate in the clay shoot or you just want to be a part of the sponsorship, we can do that. So there's just call over to the Veterans Council.
And it's all on the website too.
It is. Yeah, it is on the website. So you guys can see it there. Well, guys, what about volunteers? Do we need bodies?
Always.
Call. If you want to help with the Veterans Council, you have to call the Veterans Council. You can call Cynthia. You can call Tracy. You can call anybody that answers the phone. They'd be happy to help you. Guys, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
It goes so fast. I
does.
appreciate you being here. Guys, have a great day. Everybody, take good care of yourself. If you see a veteran, help a veteran. If not, get with the Veterans Council. See how you can donate your time or money there. Have a great day, guys. Be safe, and we'll see you soon. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.